let's go ahead and jump right on into it if we can.
My
I'm
knee's
ready
bad,
when you
so
are.
can jump.
Okay, I'm gonna jump for us. All right, y'all, and welcome to the Raw BJ Podcast presents an independent music moment. We are here with the very talented Mr. SHAWN RED. How are you?
Good. How are you?
We're doing
That's
fine
an
over
applause.
here.
Come like, wow.
Yes, we're gonna. I might have to insert some applause there.
Right.
Yeah, we're glad to have you here. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate it.
I'm so glad. I have been waiting.
Yes,
for
this has been a long time in the making, a few months, and we're glad you're here. Congratulations on the album that you put out back in June.
Thank you so much.
We're definitely going to get into all of that. But first, why don't you go ahead and tell us about SHAWN RED? Like, who is SHAWN RED? Where are you from? Where the name came from? Tell us about you.
Ooh, it's so tricky to talk about yourself. Like you think it's easy, but my name is SHAWN RED. I live in Paterson, New Jersey. I'm a singer-songwriter, a gay singer-songwriter. I like to make that very clear. Yeah, the name SHAWN RED is actually obviously a part of my name. My real name is Quishon, but everyone who knows me on a personal level calls me Sean. And I'm obsessed with the color red. I don't know if you can tell, but this is my apartment.
Yes.
See, that's her favorite color too.
It's red, and then the second is black. But red and black is like my color scheme all the time.
Me too. I knew I felt good energy from you.
Okay.
I knew there was a connection.
Yes, I have red and black wigs too.
Yes, she does. I had one on the other day.
I love
Scared
it.
the hell out of my mailman last week.
Love to see it.
I'm not about to play. So, Paterson, New Jersey. What is it? What was it like growing up there?
Rough.
Oh Lord.
Oh Lord.
Yeah. You know what? I think it was rough mainly. Obviously, in a time where growing up and trying to find yourself, and growing up in an area where it's a little closed-minded. It's a little tricky sometimes. And thankfully, I grew up with a good foundation, like good friends, a good family, that when I was able to start being myself, I felt appreciated. But, it wasn't easy at all.
Yeah. Okay.
I do have a question about that.
Go ahead.
Okay, so it was rough growing up around closed-minded people, not necessarily feeling like it was acceptable to live your truth and be yourself. Did music become kind of an escape for that?
Absolutely. It was like it's so, I guess, like cliche to say this, but like when I grew up, always like kind of admiring Mariah Carey, and there was a lot of songs that she talked about like not feeling like she fit in and stuff like that. And obviously, I took her lyrics my own way and use it for like my struggles and my stories. But honestly, if it wasn't for a lot of her songs, I don't know, I probably wouldn't even be able to kind of like be the person I am today, honestly.
Yeah, because when I hear your voice, when you sing, I hear like it's like you're saying to the mic, "Honey, I'm home." Like it just gives me that like this is my thing. Like this is my groove that I'm in type of vibe. So it just seems like a haven for you, a safe haven, safe space.
Absolutely, and I'm really happy that you was able to hear that, because especially now, because I feel like I'm experimenting with my voice so much on my last few projects. So the fact that you said that really does speak a lot to me right now, because I took a lot of time stacking those vocals and putting that project together.
See, I told you.
Yes, she did. She had a lot of good compliments, a lot of good things to say about you.
MK isn't just for Michael Kors; it's for Mama Knows. I know.
Okay.
I know.
So, how does your family feel about you doing music?
Honestly, they're very supportive. Whenever I do shows, whether I put something together or I'm going to be a part of someone else's event, they love to show up and be there. They're really, really supportive. Like my mom will share all my stuff, and yeah.
Moms are the best supporters. When they are rallying for you, they will tell everybody about you. Like your mom could be at the grocery store. You know my son sing.
Right.
Randomly.
Look him up on the SoundCloud.
Right.
It's one of the SoundCloud.
I wrote it on the back of my receipt. You can keep the receipt. I ain't gonna bring this stuff back. But go ahead and check him out. You know.
Oh, snap.
He do weddings and everything.
Do it at work all the time.
Promoting stuff.
Yes. So correct me if I'm wrong, but your first album came out in December 2018, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, they be on point. I love this.
So with the release of your first album back then, what inspired you to get into music and to get the courage to release music? Because a lot of people can sing, but they don't have the courage to actually release an album or even one song.
Very true.
No, you know what? I've been working on music since way before that. But I was still kind of learning a lot about obviously my confidence, about my voice. So being that was the first time I put something on streaming platforms, I just felt like I was ready. Now, granted, I look back at some of the songs and even some of the vocals, and I criticize it. I don't even think I listen to it anymore. Yeah. But I just felt like I was at a point where I was like, you either do or you don't. You love music, you love sharing music, you love putting all this stuff together and being festive and fun. But it's almost pointless if you can't push it out. And when I finally pushed it out, obviously it gave me time to reflect and try to get better with each project and each song that I do. But it was more of like, Sean, you got to do it. Like there's nothing I was holding myself back.
Yeah. Okay.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So I guess something else that you love is also your body, yada yada. We be seeing you on Instagram.
Yes.
Something like that.
We're trying to get a
shot. Exclusive. So yeah, we be seeing your Instagram. Do you model?
Yeah, sort of, kind of. Well, yes, I get paid for some of the shoots I do. So yeah.
You should totally do that modeling.
Not just that, you need to call Bronner Brothers and get in the hair show.
Yes, that too.
Now you could have been got paid.
Thank you.
Off the Bronner Brothers for sure.
Are you familiar? Do you know Chad Bailey and the Pink Gorilla group?
It sounds so familiar. I'm not quite sure.
Pink Gorilla Entertainment, and Chad Bailey is their A&R.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we think that because when we heard you, we think that you should hook up with them to do a collab.
You know what? You definitely send me their their IGs and information. I'll definitely reach out to them.
Yeah,
I'm always down
someone on there
collaborate.
specifically. I think you need to collab with because of y'all's voices.
Yeah, there's one artist in particular that from Pink Gorilla that we think you should collab with, Miss Tia Carter.
Yes.
Yes, I do know. I follow that account. Tia Carter. I love.
So you hear what I'm saying?
Voice.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Tia need to be on the song. Her latest song that she has out. Oh damn! It was just played. Lovers and Friends.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I actually gave Tia a shout out. I really do love her voice. I love that song also.
Yes,
who knows? It might happen. I'm gonna try to push it. I'm gonna try to push for it.
I need that. Y'all could be the Peaches and Herb of this millennium. Yeah. I need that.
Peaches and Herb.
Yes, I said it. Ashford and Simpson.
Oh shit! So
you put it in the universe, and I'm gonna fight for it.
Oh yeah, I threw it out there 3 times before you got on live. So
yes, throw it on out there. Listen, we love Chad, and we have a pretty good relationship with him. So we're going to Tia and Rico and Buzz, all of them, right? So we're going to we're definitely gonna put that in their ear, right? We're gonna push for that.
Now there's a referral fee. Let me know.
Right. I know that's right.
So let's say business moves right there. Y'all making business moves on it.
Listen, we trying to connect everybody.
And it sounds like y'all have the same cadence,
especially if it makes sense.
And the way y'all sing is just melodious,
so yes.
And that's separate.
So
imagine what it is
together.
Right.
Woo! Tia's tone is crazy.
Yeah, so good. Okay. So let's go ahead and get into this first single that we're gonna play. The first single that I actually heard from you, Imagine. And tell us about this song and the video with the red and all the sex appeal going on in the background. Tell us about this one.
All right, so the songwriting process actually came from a real place, like all of my songs. I was head over heels for some guy that I had no business being crazy about. That's another story. But basically, it was how I felt. Like we would talk so much, but he was so far away. The song idea kind of came from being like just lusting over him. And then with the video, I didn't want to connect it too much to my personal experiences. So I asked two friends I have that one is an artist and a model, the other one is a model, Keon and Chase, if they would like to be in the video. And I kind of made the song as if I was talking to two different people. And of course, I like to, wear practically nothing. So I try to use it as an excuse to try to be sexy.
Right. Of course. It's okay. When you got it, flaunt it.
Okay. If you don't buy it,
check on me tonight.
And it was co-directed by my friend. His name is Elijah. His IG is Your Favorite Shooter. And he immediately, the one thing I appreciate about him is that he is an ally. He's a straight guy. Him and his girlfriend helped put the video together with my ideas, and they were like pushing it. And he was like, "Oh, touch on here, do this and do that." And it was like they were really involved. And to me, that's where like someone can appreciate art for what it is, and also stand by. You're my client. I don't care what you are. We're going to give you the best video we can give you.
Oh.
Period. I love to hear that.
And I to me, I tell him all the time. Like I thank him like every single time I see him.
Yeah. Wow. Incredible. Well, we're gonna go ahead and get into it. Why don't you introduce the song?
This is the first single off my EP Dreams, called Imagine, written by me and produced by my friend John Ace.
Period.
Before I lay down at night, I hold my pillow tight. I imagine you here with me. Imagine you here, baby. I just wanna touch your body. I just wanna make you mine. But don't get it real naughty. I don't wanna waste no time. I imagine you here with me. Imagine you here. In my mind, you'll always be with me. Touching me, holding me, telling me that you need me. Touching me, holding me, telling me that you need me. In my mind, you'll always be with me. Touching me, holding me, telling me that you need me. Touching me, holding me, telling me that you need me. In my mind, I just wanna touch your body. I just wanna make you mine. Don't skid it, nobody. I don't wanna waste no time. I imagine you here with me. Imagine you here. In my mind, you'll always be with me. You need me. Touching me, holding me, telling me that you need me. You need me. Touching me, holding me, telling me that you need me. You need me. You need me. In my mind, you'll always be with me. Touching me, holding me, telling me that you need me. You need me. Touching me, holding me, telling me that you need me. You need me. You need me. Yeah. I just want. In my mind.
just want to eat some fries. I ain't gonna tell no lies.
Child. Jesus.
If you don't feed me right, we running out of time. Yes, saying that. Listen,
Child.
that is, you don't even understand. Like when I say light a blunt and sit back and just mellow the fuck out in the bathtub.
It's like you took what was on Patty's mind when she was like, I dreamed of moments we shared.
Okay.
But no, not that one. It was like if you took that and brought it here and now.
If only you knew.
Yes, honey.
Yeah, but you know what? That's like one of the best things about R&B is that we can make, I guess, like lusting over somebody that probably not even paying attention to make it cool.
Yeah.
You know, like that's one of my favorite things about R&B.
That's what you I love it. Yes.
Well, we're gonna get some live vocals from you before we let you go.
Okay.
But wait, so love that song, but I do want to know, like choreography, is that something that you are good at, or that you would be willing to implement more in your videos? Like, because with this Imagine song, like I just imagine like some sexy ass like body rolling and just like choreographed to the gods. Like that's just what I saw.
You know, usually like for like a lot of my party songs, I do have like a little choreographed moment. Like it's actually about to make a year since I released my song Loud. That video we did some choreography. Like I always consider myself like an Aaliyah dancer. Like I can dance with it smooth. I'm not doing enough. I'm not, breaking it down. Like I like to do enough where it looks like I'm doing a lot, but I'm really not.
Yeah, okay.
Where it's like it has like a swag to it. It has like a little move to it. But I'm still giving you the visual. I'm still kind of keeping myself together. And, who knows? I might break out of that and start wanting to dance on top of cars like Ciara. Well, we don't know yet.
Dope. So, what is your creative process like when you are writing your music?
Honestly, I'm not ashamed to say this, I'm a very emotional person. I'm very dramatic. So I'm almost always inspired by something.
You a Cancer?
I'm an Aquarius.
Oh, my favorite.
And I'm very fragile. So like any little thing can inspire a song out of me. Like somebody can, ghost me from like on a date or something like that, and I'm like, I'm gonna write a song about this. Like there's always something that can wake me up and make me start writing about it. Like I can go on one date with somebody and it doesn't go well, and I'm like, he broke my heart. So that's just me. And obviously, like just from my experiences of being gay, like I think like my song Loud is about being trapped in the house during quarantine. Yeah. And wanting to go outside and wild out. I just turned it into a party song. But to me, the creative process is almost anything and everything that happens to me.
Yeah. Okay.
That's awesome though.
Yeah, I love that.
You have so many things you can draw from.
Exactly.
A lot of people, it takes them like one cathartic moment, but that moment may be like months and months in between the next moment.
Right.
With me, it's easy.
Well, feel free to write a song about how you felt about this interview.
I got to. You two be the first to hear it.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna stack my vocals. I'm gonna do a whole bunch of layers. I'm gonna wear a red and black wig.
Yes. Give it to them. Give it to us.
If I would have known you was wearing the hat, I would have worn my cowboy hat.
Listen, because my hair don't do what your hair do, that's why I had.
You know what? This was by luck. I watched it earlier, and that can go so many ways with natural hair.
Are you mixed with anything?
I identify as Black, but I do have a colorful background.
Okay.
I have a lot of people think I'm Asian, but I'm not.
Yeah, I could see that, but I was thinking more of like some type of island.
Something Bahamian.
Yeah, something like that.
I'm part white and part human.
That's the island right there, Cuba.
Yeah, there you go. Cuba.
You know, the locals call it Cuba.
Yeah, it's in the hair, and it's like in the top part of your face.
The top part. So it's like, so this is the part right
here.
It's the top of the T-zone is where
like the eyes, no, yeah, that area. Yeah.
Like the Maury show. Look at the eyes.
Love it. Okay.
And then as soon as you get to the lips, here goes the ethnicity.
Right. No, but I totally agree with you. Like in my family, there's like 5 different ethnicities, but because when people look at us, they're like Black. We always just say Black.
Yeah, I'm Black. Like I just saved all the time because it's like I gotta go down the family tree. It's like I'm Black. Yeah. When if a racist cop see me, what they gonna see?
Right. That's exactly why we do it. We just Black.
Right. Black.
You mix with anything, Black and Black. Like we just end the conversation right there. Like we don't have time.
Right.
Because we really don't.
Black.
Right. You're Black. Remember that movie when she was like, you're Black.
Yeah, Black. Half Black.
To me, nothing bothers me more than a mixed person that wants to just rub it in your face nonstop. Like, because I'm mixed. Like, I'm mixed. And it's like, yeah, you are, but you're still Black.
Right.
Black.
Right.
Black. So, okay. So, as an LGBTQ artist, like, what do you do? Like, what steps do you take to set your music apart from the art? Because there's a lot of LGBTQ artists out
and killing it.
Yes,
I want to make You know what? It's like, I think the reality is there's nothing new under the sun. There's nothing that is going to be so completely different because with music, everyone is inspired by someone, whether it's a local artist, whether it's a big name artist. I think that the one thing that obviously separates everybody is that we are all our own individual. Mm-hmm. I think the moment when you start writing and putting stuff together from your head, that's what separates the music. It comes natural when you're just being yourself. Like the songs that I released back when I was like in high school, like when I was just on SoundCloud at the time, you know, it was like, to me, it was just easy to kind of like just try to do whatever was popular or whatever someone else was doing or whatever the engineer or producer told me to do. I think the moment where I started feeling like my music reflected on me was when I completely, I guess, like took control of how I wanted things to sound and what I wanted to talk about.
Right. Okay. That's interesting. I don't think we ever heard a response to that question like that before. Yeah, that was dope.
I have another difference.
Thank you.
But
go.
I think one of the main differences between your music and somebody else's is how you overcome adversity through your music. And you talk about like when you were talking about where you grew up and how it was, you had support inside the house. But when you step outside the house, it's really you against the elements in the world. And I feel like not letting that break you down is amazing because there's a bigger world outside your house than inside.
Yes.
I've heard the opposite for a lot of people. I've heard people say my family didn't accept me, but when I got to school, I could be myself.
Right.
When I was out with my friends, I could live. What you're saying is kind of the opposite. And you know, like it's really big out here. And to be a big personality with people who don't get it, who aren't there, right? Yes. People who haven't made it to the race yet. People who have, you know, like just that's what it is. People,
they don't even know where to. They don't even know where to start.
When you don't recognize that other people can do what they want. Like that's where people differ. This shit up here doesn't work for everybody.
Right.
You know what's funny for me is that I think that the moment I kind of started like, I guess, getting respect is when I just really stopped giving a shit. Like it was a time when am I allowed to curse?
Yeah, that's what the fuck is shit.
I was holding back. Fuck. No, stop. No,
listen,
but
all
I think
13 countries that listen to us, I'm sure they cuss. Especially our 3% in the UK.
In the UK, oh, they definitely cuss more than everybody else.
Oh yeah, I think they curse.
If the Queen come out with one more policy, I feel like they're gonna pack up and leave.
We love them all, even the cunts.
Yeah, we love everybody. No,
we are the world.
Shout out to UK. Hi, England. Go ahead. I'm sorry. What was you saying, Sean?
No, it's you guys are funny. How funny. I think that the moment when I started like really just not giving a shit is when I think that the respect just kind of kept rolling in. It was like I posted a half naked picture. I lost 3 followers, but I gained 10. You know, the moment I stopped trying to make my music universal and just speaking to myself, and it's like I grew up always hearing songs where the girl said he and the guy said she. So it's like they were speaking their truth, and I found a way to connect to it. So why can't I say he and someone just listens to the song and just connect to the lyrics and the idea of the song? So that was kind of like one of the things that I wanted to push for in my music since last year. I was like, I'm gonna say he. I'm gonna have a love interest in the video, and I want my image to be fun and sexy, fun, goofy, and sexy. And I was like, the moment I started doing that, I realized, you know, I might have lost a few people respect, but I gained a lot more. So it was like, if, you know what you're walking into on my page, you know what you're walking into. You listen to my music, and I you know, again, the numbers went up. So obviously, I'm doing something a little right.
Right.
Exactly.
I agree.
Well, let's go ahead and jump into this next song, Dreams, La La Land.
This is my favorite.
What's about? This is your favorite?
It's actually my second favorite, but yeah, I love this song.
Well, go ahead, tell us about this one.
All right, so this is the first song I wrote about the guy that I shouldn't have been liking. It was just like, to me, he was like this beautiful person, and I just could not believe that he wanted to talk to me. Right. And the song was kind of just about being in that world of just like, wow, like he's really talking to me. He's calling my phone. He wants to talk to me. And it was like that like, there's like this little girl, and this little high school girl that lives inside of me when it comes down to boys. Yeah. I get real. So that song was kind of like my inner child just kind of letting out that like little high school crush in a way. And again, when I was doing the song, I kept saying to myself, what will Mariah do? You know, she has like the and then obviously she does like the big vocal moments at the end, and I was like, I want to stack the song in a way that she would kind of present something. So obviously I'm really proud of it vocally, and obviously even though the lyrics are about something that's, you know, forbidden, I do love the song.
All right. Well, why don't you go ahead and introduce it for our followers?
So this is my second single off my EP, Dreams, called Dream, La La Land. It's actually the title track for the EP, and it's one of my favorite songs I've ever written and recorded.
I can't believe you're here with me. When I think about who you are, it's like wishing on a shining star. And it doesn't matter how far, I want you, I want you. When I think about your sexy lips, I just dream about our first kiss. It's my only one wish. I want you, I want you. I can't believe you're here with me, and I lose all control. I want you, I want you. I want you to know that my love is not for show. I can be a better man if you give me one good chance. I can sing it like ooh la 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 la. I can sing it like ooh la 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 la. Look me in the eyes, tell me that you feel the same. I don't wanna fantasize, my body's calling out your name. I just wanna do you right, I don't wanna be a lame with you. Look me in the eyes, tell me that you feel the same. I don't wanna fantasize, my body's calling out your name. I just wanna do you right, I don't wanna be a lame with you. I want you to know that my love is not for sure. I can be a better man. Yeah, yeah, give me one good chance. I can sing it like ooh la la. Yeah, got me singing like la la la. Yeah, got me singing like ooh la 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 la. Yeah, you got
I can definitely see the inspiration behind that song now that you told us the background story. Yes, I definitely hear that.
The dreams come true.
Listen, your music is right. Your music, I'm telling you, like it's perfect. Like me and my brother, God rest his soul. When back in the day, growing up, like we would listen to Jill Scott. Well, I mean, we were already grown, but we would listen to Jill Scott and other artists like that, and just sit back and smoke and just relax and appreciate the talent. And that's what your music reminds me of. It just makes me want to just sit back, just smoke my blunt, and just appreciate like everything. Like it's perfect. We love it. I love your voice.
No, thank you so much. Thank you.
The same mindset as your music. It's definitely Alicia. Like when she would play her piano and just let go and be herself.
Oh, and a little Tony Braxton is too.
Yeah. I definitely hear Tony with all of your music. It's very easy listening. Like not all the Tonys, but like Tony with the Nia Long thing, the brush down Tony. Yes, that Tony.
Yeah,
but that's the music that I grew up listening to. So like a lot of like honestly, if you,
I'm sorry, I told you.
If I give you my phone and you look through my music, I'm gonna be honest with you. It's mainly R&B from the 80s, 90s, and early 2000s because like that was a music that I grew up listening to. My mom loved it. My family always played it. So like when I think of Tony, like you mean the world to me, like those type of songs are the songs that I listen to like if it's new, and I think about how they structure their songs and how they try to give feeling. And the thing that I hate that I kind of have to do with music today is like obviously shorter songs get better replay value, but I try to still give those moments in those songs. So I still want to give you what Tony would give you at the end of you mean the world to me. Or even, like the way Joe would kind of finish a song or Genuine, it's like I still kind of want to have that feel of what made R&B to me, but still staying to myself and still staying with the times in a way. So it's kind of like it's a challenge, but it's fun.
But the talent is timeless, and that's the best part. Like I can listen to this now, I can listen to this 50 years from now. I would still feel the same feeling.
Yes.
And I'm getting a lot of Tony Braxton, How Many Ways? I
love that song.
Yes, I told you.
Sean, listen, can you just sing a little bit for us?
What was I saying?
You mean the world
to me. You are my everything.
Okay.
I swear the only thing that matters to me.
Okay. Oh, baby.
Baby.
Cause what?
Cause it means so much
to
me.
Oh yeah. Listen, I think he is the second artist to give us some live vocals. Tia Carter was the first one.
Yep.
She gave
and I can believe that.
She killed it. She sung I Need a Gangster. And she smashed that shit. A clip of it is actually on our Instagram page.
Gives me, though. Like Tia definitely gives me Kaylani
that's
vibe.
Tia is confidence.
Very much. Very soulful.
Wait, give us a little bit of that. I need a gangster.
I don't know the words too much, but I know the song because it's from the Suicide Squad.
That's fine, because I have a whole vision in mind, and I just want to take you on a journey real quick.
Okay.
Not very far because I ain't got gas money, but this is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking you and Tia need to do a cover of "Shoot." I'm here for it, honey.
What you mean, Whitney Houston?
Yes, I do.
Everyone falls.
I'm here for it. I will wait to exhale for that to come out. You and Tia, I'm here for it.
I think that would be dope.
No,
I know.
I love that song, and I love that song.
I know I'm asking a lot, but can you and Tia also please give me a "You Can Count on Me" cover?
Okay,
baby, everything that's going on in the LGBTQ community, I need someone to know you can count on me.
Okay,
you know what I like about that? You know what I like about that is that I think that because we've already exchanged a few conversations here and there, I think that we will have like a good job kind of playing off each other's voices, like taking that, like the way Whitney and Stacey did. So I like that idea.
Yeah,
I feel like y'all need producers.
Definitely
credit.
need to hear that. Like,
what'd you say, Sean?
I need to give y'all producer credits because these ideas you're throwing at me right now is like,
yeah.
I know that's right.
So when you see another outlet saying they got an exclusive from SHAWN Red,
we can be like red flag.
right. We're not gonna
definitely. I love that idea. I love that idea. I definitely got to run that.
I've been waiting on like the LGBTQ community to remake certain movies because I feel like those movies would make more sense in the LGBTQ community.
Yes, like Waiting to Exhale.
A lot of sense. There's so many things to unpack about those elements, and you know, the father that has a son and he's not really there for him, but he's having his own internal sexuality struggle. I don't think they got deep enough into that in the original movie, and I feel like that's something to talk about. But they didn't really, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to get deep into, but I just feel like there's a lot of movies.
You're absolutely right. You know what's crazy is that we, you know, our community is like we deal with so much that I feel like we're kind of, and we suppress it because it's like that shame factor, you know, whether, and every gay guy I know has always dealt with a DL guy in some way, has always dealt with someone in a relationship, has always dealt with the fear of, you know, putting a relationship out there and trying to maintain it. So it's like, it's so many stories we can tell in a Waiting to Exhale reboot. And I feel like, and we'll take that shit to the moon with our problems.
Right.
Right.
I just love that. Oh my God, if we had a production studio, Joe, do you know
what I'm trying to tell you? We're gonna get there one day. Listen, we're gonna do it. Okay, so we want to play a game. Oh God, we want to play a game.
Child. It's not a scary game at all. I don't know why you do that. You be trying it.
Listen, we want to play a game. It's called Rapid Fire.
Rapid Fire.
So you're gonna have 60 seconds, and you're gonna answer as many questions as you can, as fast as you can. Okay.
Oh God, I talk so much. I'm gonna try to make it quick.
So
you from Jersey, you can do it.
You can do it. Okay, and go.
If you won the lottery, what's the first thing you would buy?
Oh God, a house.
Okay. If you could be any animal, what and why?
A lion, because they're like powerful.
If you had a child, what would you name it?
Simba.
What's your dream car and why?
I don't drive, so it has to be something red and shiny, fast.
Okay. Where's the freakiest place you've had sex?
Oh, a backseat of a car.
Okay.
Oh, so we know what you driving. How many ways I love you? Oh, you got through all the questions though. Good job.
Yeah, you got.
Oh, I did.
Record time. You and Chad Bailey.
Only 2 people have done it.
Yeah.
Both Islanders.
Really?
And I just want to
right. Right. Usually people don't get past the third question.
Child, they be so stuck on that damn child name.
Yeah, they be stuck on whatever question.
Yes, they be stuck on like the third one in.
Well, then let's go ahead and ask this one that we asked Bugs and IKP. If you could sell your soul for anything, what would it be?
Oh my God. You know what? If I can sell my soul for anything, it would be so that my little sisters can, I guess, find love the right way and be happy.
Oh, that's so nice.
You're so sweet.
I had a totally different answer than you, but that was nice.
Oh.
You know what my answer was?
What was your answer?
What was your answer?
If I could sell my soul for anything, it would be immortality for myself and whichever family members I choose.
I like that. That's a good one.
I don't know if it's from watching Twilight or what, but I just feel like that would be the thing to wait on. That would just be the moment. That would just be the thing.
It probably would be. Well, speaking of the moment came this evening where you released your video for the next song we're gonna play, "I Want You." Tell us about that song and the video and that experience. We got to see a little clip of it. But we haven't watched the entire thing yet. So like as soon as we get off air, we're gonna watch it.
Oh, thank you. So the song is actually the second song I wrote about that guy that actually right? Um, and it was more of like, you know, I even say it in the song, like, I know you belong to someone else, but I want you. And to me, when I was writing, like, you know, writing the songs off the EP, including the song I Want You, it was this whole idea of just kind of, it's like a journey in a way. So it's like it starts off with being lustily and happy, and that was the beginning process of like how I was feeling about it. So it was just me being completely honest and expressing how I felt. And obviously, like with the video, like I'm a goofy person. I try not to make my videos always so sexy and so serious. So with this time, I invited my friend Devin. He's from Buffalo, and he took time out of his busy schedule because he's a model also, and he has his own gym, and he owns it. You know, he runs it and everything. So we planned the video like 2 months in advance. He came down to Jersey. We shot the video. He had great energy. He was a good actor. He was definitely playing along with my goofiness because he kind of matched the energy of me and my friends. So we actually shot it at the movie theater that I work at. I'm a manager at a movie theater. So we went in before it was open, and we shot the video in like an empty auditorium in an empty lobby. And yeah, it was a lot of fun. And again, it was kind of inspired by one of my favorite movies, Mean Girls, and one of my favorite Mariah Carey videos, Heartbreaker, where like she plays like the two characters who's kind of fighting over the guy. And like obviously Mean Girls, I'm wearing a pink shirt that says fetch. Right. So if you watch Mean Girls, anyone who watched Mean Girls knows what, you know, fetch means.
I love fetch. Yeah. I mean, even though Regina said it was never going to happen.
Stop trying to make fetch happen.
I loved it. I was trying to make
like that's so fetch. Okay, like this moment is so fetch.
Yeah, see. Well, go ahead and introduce the song.
So this is the third and final single off my EP, Dreams. It's actually the opening track off the EP. It's called I Want You, but you is just spelled with the letter
U. You.
As I look into your eyes, I lose my mind. I lose my mind. When I look into your soul, I watch you glow. I watch you glow. Can you hold my hand so you understand? Understand. When you call my name, I go insane. I go insane. I want you to want me. I want you to love me and hold me at night. I want you to want me too. Oh yeah. I wanna lay with you tonight. I want you to hold me tight. Just hold me, just hold me, just hold me, just hold me. I know you're someone else's man, baby boy, give me a chance. Just hold me, just hold me, just hold me, just hold me. I want you near. Yeah, I want you near. I want you. Just hold me. I want you near. Just come to me. Just come to me. I'm waiting on you.
You just motherfucking better. Like, that's all I got to say. Just you better.
Thank you.
Yes. Love that, y'all. That was. Let me stop.
Can I please just make?
I want to. Yeah, I love it.
Can I please just make one more request? I need you and Tia
Stop.
Carter to also.
Y'all gonna be the new Bruno and Anderson .Paak when we get done.
Exactly. We're gonna be a whole duo.
Listen, this is a good one. The other one's good, but this is a good one.
Okay.
I need you and Tia Carter to remake As We Lay. Cause baby.
Oh, that's a good one.
Belong
To
someone else.
As we slept
the
night away.
Yes, baby. I need y'all to do that. Because I know people be trying to creep with y'all. I need to know. I need to say it. I know.
You know what I love though, honestly, with your music connection and knowledge is that you can obviously hear that nostalgic stuff and it connects you to what it's, you know, what speaks to you, obviously with stuff that you heard in the past and stuff like that. So I do appreciate that. Because if my songs do anything, I do want them to kind of feel that nostalgic kind of feeling.
Yeah, you give me intuitive music though.
Yeah.
This is not vague. This is not something where I have to like reach around for the meaning. It's very direct and it's very to the point. Like, you know how people take you like on a winding road, they beat around the bush and then they dance around that bush, then they set the bush on fire, then they light it up and smoke. I don't have time, honey. I have 3 children with autism. Please just get me to the point.
Okay.
Get me where I need to be before I have to pick these kids up.
I say this all the time. I write music how I speak. And if anyone knows me, they know that if I don't like something, I'm very honest and open. I don't like it. If I do like something, I like it. If you know, so with me, I'm very honest. I'm very direct. So I write how I speak and how I feel. I've never been the type of person to kind of give you this whole run around of my emotions. Like my friends know, if I'm not happy, I ain't happy. If I'm happy, I'm happy. So I try to like put that into my music. So you know, and again, I also wanted to make it clear as I can when I'm writing about somebody, they know it, whether it's good or bad.
I think that's awesome though. You gotta say it like you mean it.
Okay.
Yes.
Feel it. You're gonna feel it.
Judge Hatchett said it best. Say what you mean and mean what you say.
Okay.
Shout out to Judge Hatchett.
Shout out. So speaking of us trying to get you collabed up, who would you like to collab with if you could collab with anybody?
That's a lot. Like the one person I've been like admiring the most is Warren. I don't know. You guys have to know Warren. He's very popular. He has a song. His whole EP, Glitter on Fire. You have to listen to it. I'll send it to you.
Okay.
Yes, you have to send it to us because I'm not familiar with that.
He's crazy talented.
Okay.
Like like, honestly, the songs alone, like it's crazy. His vocals, it's incredible. His stage presence, his boldness. I have to see his IG. Trust me. When you see his IG, you know why.
Okay. Well, yeah, send it to us. We're gonna have to make this a social media clip and tag him in it.
Yes, honey.
Okay, get that happening.
Hashtag, let me find out.
Okay.
And obviously Tia, because you know that voice is incredible. And then now you guys got me planning this whole leave the door open duo.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you know what? I would love to. I definitely would love to work with Tia.
Because I feel like you could hit that high note. That tell me that you come
on a good day, I can. On a good day, on a well rested vocal day, I could.
You can hit it. Some people can't even pinch it. You just
Okay.
like,
Listen. Some people sound like me.
Yeah, I tried to hit that note and I ended up at Grady for 2 hours.
Listen, throat sore, vocal cords busted, bitch, dry throat.
Never would have made it.
Never would have made it. Never should have sang
right.
it. Oh Lord. So What's the best? Yeah, when we'll get to the end and do that. Rick. This is every fucking interview. Stop.
Because I'm excited. I gotta hear what he gonna say.
Okay. So we had 2 more questions. What is the best advice that you've ever been given?
The best advice I've ever been given. It was actually by my mother. And basically it was around the time where I was like, coming out, and I was like still figuring myself out. And she said something to me that, like, I'm paraphrasing it. I can't get it word for word, but it was more like, love overcomes everything. And it's like, no matter who you are, what you like, when someone loves you, that's enough. And you shouldn't have to like try to find or try to get validation from someone else. If they love you, that is enough for them to see you for who you are, despite anything that they might find different or something they have to understand. Because when you love somebody, you find a way to understand it.
Right.
And that stuck with me. And that stuck with me for years. And I think that she always said that when she go to work during Pride Month, she wears like Pride stuff. Like, my mother's very over the top. But she wears like, this year she wore like a Pride mask. And they asked her, like, how do you, I guess, be able to kind of oversee your son being gay? She said, I love him. And that's enough.
Right. Hey, that's real talk though.
That's the truth.
Yeah. I mean, that's like I could say love wins. I mean, that's just
it always wins.
Yeah.
Always.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. So wait, so are you in love? Or I mean, all these songs are about, exes and stuff. Like,
you know what? I thought I was. I'm not. I'm very single. I'm saying. I told my best friend yesterday that I'm done with guys, but she believes that next week I'm going to run into somebody at Dunkin' Donuts and fall in love again. And she's probably right. But right now, I'm just like, I'm done. I just want to focus on my health, focus on my music, and that's that.
Period. Okay. So the last question. What is one message that you would like to leave for your fans and our followers?
I'll thank you for bearing with me and dealing with my bare ass once a week. I promise that I'm always going to try to improve my craft. I'm always going to try to make everything I do times 10. I'm going to continue to write. I'm going to continue to do photo shoots and work on music. And, if they stick with me, I promise them that they're going to be entertained for as long as I can, as long as I breathe, and as long as I can stand up and do it.
Period.
That's awesome.
We love it, y'all. So we definitely thank you for being here. Tell the people where to find you at. Drop that motherfucking social media shit.
Yeah, so you can follow me on IG and Twitter. My Twitter is SHAWN RED Music, and my IG is SHAWN_RED. I have a TikTok, and I can barely work it, but I'm working on it.
We in the same boat.
Yeah, we got a TikTok.
It's hard.
The thing about TikTok is it's like a labor of love, but it's the labor for me.
Yeah.
Like TikTok is.
I dropped out of college. I dropped out of college because I thought it was hard. This is probably harder than college.
Right.
But yeah. So like, I'm more active, obviously, on IG. So I'm always interacting with new followers and fans and stuff like that. So I love answering questions and talking about shoots and my music. So if anyone feels free to want to ask me anything, look, I'm always on my phone. It's a bad habit, but I will respond.
It is what it is. You seem really young. Like, how do you, like 23?
You know what? I'll tell you when the interview's
Exclusive.
So I don't have birthdays. I just celebrate the anniversary of my 16th birthday, and that's it.
Oh, okay. I love it. Well, let's go ahead and wrap this up, y'all. For more on SHAWN RED, just hit them up on all the social media you just saw. And y'all can definitely follow us at the Raw BJ Podcast and on all social media platforms. And until next time,
5 stars only.
Yes, 5 stars everywhere.
5 stars.
5 estrellas solamente, por favor.
Until next time, y'all, we thank you again, SHAWN RED, for being here with us. And next time, y'all come on back for another Raw BJ. and we will all come together.
Absolutely.
Okay.
I just wanna touch your body. I just wanna make you mine. But don't get it wrong.